Okay, so in the pre-interview,
Yes.
we established that this when you go on a first date, or is it before you are on a?
Before I go on a first
So
date.
you already like started up before the guy's even there.
Yeah, like basically from the moment that a first date plan has been made, that's when I guess I kind of start going like, oh no, I have to go on a first date.
Okay, you have to go on a first date.
Yes.
Okay, and so what we're gonna do is, if I could get you to have a way to go from this unresourceful state into a resourceful state.
Yeah.
Let's call the resourceful state excellence,
Okay.
right? And I kind of don't like the word excellence because it reminds me of people that are trying to sell you stuff. But excellence, let's just assume it's like a super resourceful state,
Okay.
right?
Right.
And what we're going to do is we're going to create something called a circle of excellence. And a circle of excellence is a collection of extremely resourceful states.
Okay.
That we're going to put inside this circle of excellence, right? And so the first thing that I want you to do is, like, if you imagined, like, right on the floor over here, I'm going to ask you to do something weird, because I'm asking you to pretend it's there, to hallucinate it, okay? And nobody's going to think you're crazy.
But I'm hallucinating.
Yes, I want you to, in your mind, create a circle on the floor.
Okay.
And this circle, we're not going to do anything with it yet, we're just going to look at it.
Okay.
And on the circle on the floor, this is your circle of excellence. This is where your excellence is living, right? And if you imagine that it was there, this is excellence. This is the point where if you would step into this circle, you would be able to propel yourself forward into a future of where you'll be able to reach all of your goals, all of your dreams, have the most amazing first dates, where you could easily go onto a first date and be absolutely fine, right? And in this circle of excellence, what color does it have, do you think?
It's kind of it's pink gold.
Pink gold, okay?
It's the girl circle.
It's the girl circle, pink gold circle. And does it have a texture?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like polished metal, I guess.
Polished metal, pink gold. All right, I'm liking this already. Is there a sound, or is it silent?
It's silent.
It's silent. Okay. So pink gold circle. And what did you say?
Like the polished metal.
Polished metal. Okay. And so that's excellence, right? Now, what if the word excellence is kind of a vague emotional state, right? What is a resourceful state that you would want to have to create excellence in this particular context of dating? Like, for instance, confidence, relaxation, whatever it is that you want.
Relaxation.
Okay.
Relaxation, yeah.
So one of the things that are going to be living inside this circle is relaxation.
Okay.
Right? And we can do this two ways. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help you do this.
Okay.
I'm going to create a feeling of relaxation for you. And then the moment that we almost hit that peak relaxation, when I think you've hit it, I'm going to step you into that circle, right?
Okay.
So here's my question to you. Would you want to do a level of trust? We can either do this with your eyes open so you can see exactly where you're stepping, or we can do this with your eyes closed.
I might as well do it with my eyes closed.
Okay, because I tend to relax. Like, if it was excitement, I would say eyes open, whatever, but relaxation usually is a little bit easier, okay? All right, so can you close your eyes for me? And let's face a little bit here, because, like, we have the circle in front of you, right? It's on the floor. But over here, let me just talk, okay? And so I want you to think of a time where I want you to think of a time where you were in an amazing, relaxing place. Do you like the beach?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I want you to imagine you're lying on a beach, and you're seeing the water, and you hear the ocean sounds. Feel warm. You notice that you're relaxing, can easily relax even more. Notice with each breath that you take that you start to become a little bit more relaxed. You start to notice the different nuances of the ocean and the sounds. With each breath that you take, you can allow yourself to relax even more. And I want you to step into your circle. And I want you to allow that color of pink and gold. I want you to notice how relaxation can be easily put inside of this circle to mix around with excellence, polished metal, silence. Just leave that relaxation over here inside of this circle. Perhaps you can allow that relaxation to permeate your body from the top of your head down to the very tips of your toes and allow you to even relax even more. Let's step out of your circle and just open your eyes for me. All right. I guess you're not quite ready for that first date quite yet, right?
No, not quite.
No, we have relaxation. Come on. So, because we don't want you to fall asleep during that first date. What's the funniest thing that ever happened to you on a first date? That can be shared.
That happened on the first date?
Yeah, or right on the first date.
Well, I think maybe typical for what happens is a guy was stuck in traffic and showed up 20 minutes late, and so I just left because I assumed like, oh, you know, he doesn't actually want to see me, but he didn't want to text while driving. So I left, and a minute later he arrived and called me and was all like,
Basically, wild imagination of.
Yes.
And it's for you an excuse to just actually get out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Great. I don't have to go through this.
Okay. So I want you, the circle over there that we created now has relaxation in it, right? And I want to quickly test if it works, right? So what I want you to do is in a second, I want you to just close your eyes and step forward and then see if you can enter that state of relaxation quickly again. Yeah. So I want to check if it works or not, okay? Let's do that. All right, just step in. Okay. How's that?
Yeah, it's good. It's pink gold.
All right, let's step out. Perfect. Okay.
Am I opening my eyes?
Yes, you can open your eyes. Okay, so now we have relaxation in there.
Okay.
I assume you need more to create excellence.
Yes.
What else did you like to have in there?
Basically, I don't know whether confidence is the right word, but sort of an attitude that, you know what, it doesn't really matter. This is supposed to be fun.
How about let's call it this is going to be fun.
This is going to be fun. That's
yeah?
better.
Have you ever had, it's kind of like an anticipation thing.
Yeah.
Where you just go, let's go, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And do you have a time in your life where you also had to go do something other than a first date where you say, let's go, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
You were excited about going.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so you have a specific moment that you can think of right now?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
And you want to do that with your eyes open, your eyes closed. It's your choice.
How about I do it with my eyes closed just for...
Okay, okay.
Just so it's the same thing.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
So it's, let's say, the go for it resource.
The go for
right?
it resource.
The go for it resource. All right, so close your eyes. And I want you to go back to that time in your life. That moment where you just knew. Go for it. And I want you to see exactly what you saw at that moment in time. Feel exactly what you felt. And hear exactly what you heard.
Yeah.
If there were other people around, I want you to notice them too. I want you to build that feeling inside of yourself, that absolute, like, you can't wait to get started.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You know you got this. You know you own it.
Yeah.
And I want you to double that feeling, as if you had an intensity dial and you just pulled it to crank up in intensity. Yeah. And I want you to allow that intensity to come from your top of your head down to the tips of your toe. And I want you to build it and double it. And when you feel it very strong, I want you to step into that circle. Just keep pushing that dial, the go for it dial, that you know you can do it. You know you can achieve it. You know that you want to do it. You know you're going to be awesome. You're just going to have fun doing it. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And I want you to notice how that circle of excellence now starts to mix in with excellence, go for it, and relaxation all at the same time. You can easily step into this circle of excellence anytime you need to access the feeling of the perfect amount of relaxation as well as go for it. And I want you to notice how that adds to your circle, how it enters every cell of your body. You can choose to step into those moments of excellence at any point in time. And I want you to notice how go for it mixes with that relaxation, how that brings a unique quality all of its own. And now I'm going to ask you to step out again. I know I'm being rude.
That's all right.
All right. So, what did you have for lunch? I know it's kind of random, but what did you have for lunch?
Today?
Yeah.
I had some vegetables, just some sort of chopped vegetables, and a slice of cake.
Okay. Well, no judgment here, because this is the NLP practitioner course. We do weight management in the NLP master practitioner anyway. So so that circle was that good so far?
Yeah, I like that.
You want to test it out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I want you to you want to close your eyes again?
Sure.
Let's test this circle out and just step forward and see if you get some of that feeling back.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Let's step out. And so we have relaxation and a sense of go for it in there. Is there anything else that you'd like to add? Does go for it plus relaxation equal excellence?
I think confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't like that word. I already noticed that before. Is there anything that's bigger than confidence?
Bigger than confidence. I'm blanking right now.
That's good.
Because it's not...
Blanking means that you have no pictures. So let me help you out.
Okay.
So confidence. If you have full and complete confidence, what is it that would ultimately lead to? What would that achieve for you if you're confident in life?
In life generally?
Yeah. If you were confident, what would that lead to? What is important about confidence?
Well, I think it would just make me a bit more... The word that's coming up for me is sort of bulletproof. That, you know, criticism or if people think bad things of me, it doesn't matter, you know?
Okay.
Because I've got this, you know?
Okay, so you've got this. So let's call it bulletproof.
Yeah.
That's your choice of words.
Okay.
Let's go with that,
Okay,
right?
Bulletproof, nice.
Do you remember a context in your life where you knew that you had your bulletproof shield there?
Yes.
Another context where you're highly super confident and bulletproof?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's work with that.
Okay.
And again, with your eyes closed, open, whatever you prefer. Okay?
Just keep them closed. Just because that seems to work.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so this recently happen, a long time ago?
About a year ago.
About a year ago, something that you remember. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So just close your eyes. And I want you to just drop into that time a year ago. And you're looking through your own eyes. And whoever was there with you is right there. And I want you to notice how your body posture, what that is like. Bulletproof. And in that situation, you knew that you had bulletproof on you at that moment in time. You felt it. It's almost like you could see it. Perhaps you even had some control over it, that you could make bulletproof even more bulletproof. And I want you to crank up that intensity. Why don't you imagine that bulletproof actually surrounds you like a bubble, like a shield, and you can make it thicker. And I want you to keep making it thicker and so more powerful that anything that comes bouncing in from the outside can just bounce straight off, because you got this. And when you've built that bulletproof shield to the biggest intensity that you can, I want you to step into that circle. Just keep building your shield, making it more powerful, making it more colorful. Perfect. And allow the bulletproof shield to mix with go for it and relaxation. And notice how all these resourceful states start blending together to become the magic combination of safety, of bulletproofness, of relaxation and calmness of mind, of a desire to want to absolutely go for it. And I want you to notice how that makes this circle of excellence even more powerful, even more pink and golden, even more shiny. Perhaps even some of the qualities has changed. And you can actually pull up your circle of excellence to go all around you in absolute excellence and safety. Within this shield, you got the go for it. You got the relaxation. You got the power. You got the excellence. You got everything that you need. And I want you to notice what that feels like on the inside. And just step out again. Great. So you do know that people are going to be watching this video and they know we're hallucinating a circle, all right? Is this automatically adding up to excellence for you, or do you need one or two more things in there?
No, I kind of feel like I feel like if I add more things, then it's just turning me into like it's too much, you know?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
So,
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Because I also want to be able to stay sort of vulnerable and open and
Not be too... Yeah, I know what you mean,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I think that that's kind of like a lot of my students are watching these TED videos about vulnerability, especially women. And I think it's like holding on to a sense of vulnerability on a first date is a positive thing, as long as you still actually go on a first date, right? So over there, we have now your circle of excellence. It has certain resources in there, right? And I want you to go, do you have any dates scheduled at this moment in time, or are you just like complete avoidance issue here? All right. Is there a person is there a guy that you're interested in?
Yeah.
Who maybe has asked you?
No.
Okay. Okay, so what I want you to imagine, would this issue that you previously had already happen if you would consider asking him? Or are you old-fashioned, he needs to come to you first?
In this case, I could probably ask him without it. Yeah, and normally I'm a little bit more traditional, but with
this is someone
case,
you know already.
This is somebody I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So so I want you to imagine, right? So I want you to imagine in your head that you're gonna walk up to said individual. And the moment where you start feeling that coming up, right before that comes up, right? I want you to step into your circle. Yeah. So I want you to think of a time in the future where you're going to ask him on a date. But before you can get that icky feeling, I want you to step into your circle of excellence.
Okay.
Right? Just close your eyes and imagine that event happening. Perfect. Now notice what that experience is like if you experienced it from excellence. Go for it. Bulletproofness. Relaxation. And yet a touch of vulnerability. And notice how that changes the experience along the way. See, this is a place where you can go forward and change any experience that you want, because this state of excellence is something that you can step into at any moment in time. It's like putting on your suit, your power suit, your uniform, whatever you want to call it. Perfect. You want to step out? So how was that for you?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it made the difference from going, you know, oh, what does it say about me if he doesn't want to or whatever, to it being like, well, you know, the worst thing that can happen is that he doesn't want to, and does that matter? No, then it just...
Yeah. I mean, it's also no you have, yes you can get.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is just not going for it at all.
Yeah.
And it is indeed about just relax, go for it, and put a bit of your armor on, because, you know, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this circle, what I want you to consider is that this circle is kind of like a portable thing. So what I want you to imagine in your head, you don't actually have to go do it, right? Is I want you to imagine that you are actually folding up this circle in your mind's eye and pretend that it's somewhere around you.
Okay.
That any time where you choose to, you can just whip out that circle of excellence, throw it on the floor, and step into it.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you're a teacher as well.
Yeah.
You know that sometimes you get this, I don't know about you, but when I step into my teacher role, I'm a confident teacher, don't get me wrong, but I like to step into my teacher self.
Yeah.
That's where I, for instance, step into my version of a circle of excellence, to step into the best version of myself as to when I'm teaching. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect
right?
sense. Yeah.
So I want you to imagine that you can actually just pick up that circle, right? And it's for you. You can throw it anytime you want. You can just step into it, and it's yours. Nobody has to know that you have it, right? So I'm really confident, because the moment that I saw you step into the circle, considering asking this person on the first date, you were able to step into that state. So I'm very curious as to what's going to happen next. Are you going to do it or not?
Yeah, I'm totally going to do it. Yeah.
Awesome.